Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Dan Cordalicchio. Want to welcome you to another segment of Destination Health Podcast. And oh boy, my friend is back. We haven't spoken in a little bit, but we were just talking beforehand. We're solving the problems of the world. I am here with a good friend of mine, Ryall. Ryall, how are you doing today? What's going on in your life?
And hello, everyone. I'm super happy to be here. We are finally teaming up again. We've both been busy helping people achieve great things in life. So I'm excited for this opportunity. We're sharing some goodness today.
Yeah, this is going to be great. I always look forward to our conversations. And listen, I mean, this is the time where Ryall, she just looks around because I'm going to do a little bio. She's one of the world's top professional fitness athletes, 15-year career, nine titles, 3 of them Arnold wins. That's amazing. Right now, a consultant, performance coach, leading transformation expert, help thousands of people create successful platforms to achieve their health and fitness goals through her intensive personalized coaching and world-renowned fitness retreats. She's had an eating disorder. We've discussed that. Sports injuries, and she's through divorce, but she's remarried. She's got a beautiful baby. She lives in paradise in Cancun. Ryall, welcome back to the program.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for the great welcome. It's an honor always to be here. I love your good vibes, Dr. Dan. You are.
Yeah, we have that. We have the good vibes going back and forth. We have that connection because we see health and nutrition virtually, if not 100%, right? So it's one of those things. And my dog is barking here. So I have my dog by my side.
Your dog wants to know all about the healthy snacks we're about to drop today.
Absolutely. So you know what? We're out of Halloween, and I did partake in a little bit of Halloween, and now we're out of Halloween. We're coming into the holidays. We got Thanksgiving coming up here in the States. We have Christmas around the world, New Year's Eve. And I could tell you, when I snack, Ryall, I gain weight really quickly. Yes. Chocolate is my downfall.
Yes. Oh, what kind of chocolate though? What's your
dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate. Well, at least you get the antioxidant benefits.
I do get the polyphenols in there and the antioxidants, but it's kind of that sugar. Once I start, it's tough to stop.
It's the addiction is real. I mean, like for me as well, like any of us, right? I mean, what's the analogy? The dopamine receptors in the brain when we have sugar fire the exact same as they do with cocaine. It's like, I think the struggle with sugar and overcoming sugar addiction is very real, very, very real.
It's real. And you know what? You have the holiday like a Halloween coming up. And it's just one of those things where, you have chocolate in the house, you have candy bars, Snickers. I'm like, oh, gee, I'm salivating just even thinking about this.
You hear the way he said Snickers, everyone? Snickers.
Because that is my favorite chocolate of all time. And, I do like the dark chocolate, but I like the peanuts in there.
So how did it go with you for over Halloween? Did you overindulge? Did you enjoy and stay mindful, or was it where did you end up?
That is a great question, because what I do with my patients sometimes, depending upon where they are in their program, I'll sit there and I'll say, you know what? You have 1 hour. You're going to have some chocolate. Don't do so much damage, but have some chocolate. So what I did this year is I had some chocolate, but I didn't go crazy with the chocolate, right? I did get a handful, came up to the office here where I am in my home office. I had some paperwork to do, and it was very enjoyable. But then I noticed that I had to stop myself, Ryall, because I'm going to go back down, because you want more.
That signal fires. I know, it's crazy, right?
So what I did is, for me, when I went downstairs, I had an extra nutrition shake that day, and I had a healthy, snack, a healthy protein bar and a healthy snack, which is what we're going to talk about today, because with those healthy snacks, you can curb your appetite. And as a friend of mine said, you can keep your heck in check. You know what heck in check means?
No, what
And you can
second?
use this. You can use this. You're going to keep your hunger in check, right? You want to have energy from the snacks that you're eating, and you want to decrease your cravings. Heck,
Craving.
right? Hunger, energy, cravings in check. You want to keep that in check, and you want to have healthy snacks because you can have a healthy breakfast, a healthy lunch, a healthy dinner. And I find, and tell me when you're dealing with your clients, do you find that a lot of them, the snacking is the part that really, I mean, they can eat a decent, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but that snacking during the course of the day, you got those M&Ms there, you got something, that's where you gain your weight, right?
Yeah, you definitely. And the struggle is real for all of us. Of course, the connection to how bad you want this, right? Your why and discipline, right? You actually applying principles of discipline, mindful eating, all of these things. You have to want it more than you don't want it. And still, in saying that, create a little bit of space and a little bit of time in your life and a little bit of room for, right? The majority of what you're eating is healthy and a little bit of unhealthy foods as well. Because if we start to over restrict, we start to think about the M&Ms, right? And become hyper focused on that. And we don't allow a little bit of that to come in. That's when it can really blow up and you're going to have a binge episode. And I'm speaking from the heart here because I had a binge eating disorder. So we have to find that balance where we do allow, we have to allow a little bit of unhealthy, remember, no good or bad foods. It's not about eating
Right.
good. I was good or bad. It's that unhealthy. There's foods that have a high nutritional value and foods that have zero or less nutritional value. We need to find that balance or we start to overindulge, binge eat.
Right. Because now what happens is your mind starts thinking about it. And now you want, listen, you know what? My son had 3 hockey games over the weekend. We're going to Chicago this weekend, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a slice of pizza somewhere along the line. I'm going to have one deep dish slice of pizza, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to have a treat meal or a cheat meal, which way somebody says that. And I'm going to make sure I get my water in. I'm going to make sure I get my nutrition shakes in. I'm going to make sure I get my workouts in. We're at a hotel that has a very nice workout facility, right? Because when you go away, you make sure that there's a workout facility or you're going to bring your sneakers, you're going to run, you're going to do something. It's not like you're not going to do anything when it comes to that. So I think that's important for all of our listeners today. And we do have a bunch of people listening. So if you have a question for Ryall, or I put it in the comments section, even if you're listening to this later on, put it in and we'll make sure that we answer it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
No,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say it's important. And I think something that for the listeners that are listening, and if you're struggling right now and you are at post-Halloween struggle and that sugar is still kicking in and you wake up thinking about sugar and you're going to sleep thinking about sugar. Firstly, no, the struggle is very real for everyone. Sugar is like the number one, the most addicting thing that we can put in our bodies. Reconnect to how you feel. That's my greatest advice right now is connect to when you eat the sugar. How are you feeling? How's it making you feel physically? How's it making you feel emotionally? And even write these things down, right? And connect to this and then take the power back within yourself. A green juice. I mean, I just had mine today. A green juice, it does a couple of things. It helps alkalize your system. So it really does help like kick that sugar out of your body and your palate. The sugar is so hyper palatable, right? And our palates just like seem to lose.
Love it. You know, it's like if you're into that sugar, you're into that chocolate, you just go.
So the green juice and just of course eating whole foods is going to help to like rebalance all of that out. And then lastly, you do really want to apply principles of mindful eating. Connect to yourself when you're eating that sugar. The first bite is like, wow. And then you know what, that taste, that sensation, the excitement dissipates because by the third and fourth bite, you actually, if you would actually like connect your brain to your body and listen, you probably don't want to keep eating it. You're just now eating it because you're eating it. You're in a habit and you're like, but that dopamine, that excitement in the brain is actually gone. So if we can spend a little more time, don't judge yourself. It's a learning experience. It's an opportunity to learn, but actually connect to how your body feels and connect to that. you probably want to just put it away anyway. It's not serving you, and just make a healthier choice, like, like the snacks we're going to talk about today.
So tell me, what are some healthy snacks that you recommend?
My go-tos. I want to hear your go-tos too.
Absolutely.
Dr. Dan. One of my favorites is making up like a no-bake protein bite, and they're super simple. My base is oatmeal, gluten-free, big, large flake oats, because they take longer. They're like slow to digest. Mixed with your favorite protein powder, your sugar-free syrup. I prefer monk fruit sweetener instead of a sugar-free, or putting in an artificial sweetener in there. And then your favorite nut butter. And you can hand mix, you can throw it in a food processor till you get that right consistency. You can add dried fruit, like goji berries are one of my favorites. You can add coffee. That one's going to be in my recipe book coming up. And you can make them into tiny little balls. You don't even have to bake them, and throw them in the fridge. So these are great when you feel like okay, I really need to go downstairs and have more M&Ms. You just grab one of these no-bake protein bites.
That is a great recipe.
Well, thank you. It's simple, Dan, super simple. So oats, protein powder, sugar-free syrup, and almond butter. Those are the it's only 4 things.
Process it until you get to the consistency. You could do a little cook if you want to. If not, then you could put it into the fridge. Yeah,
you don't even need to bake them. They just go straight into the fridge. So you can hand mix that and just form it into little balls. And again, it gives you that the fat from the nut butter, and then you get the sweetness from the syrup that actually really do a good job fighting your cravings, and it will keep you full. Plus you're getting winning protein.
Yeah. So because when you eat something, you want to have protein every time that you eat something, and that's keeping your heck in check, keeping your hunger in check. That is going to give you a ton of energy that will satisfy you for a period of time, and that's going to cut down on your cravings. That's a great recipe.
For sure. You can add, you just nailed it. That's exactly it. You don't focus on things that are 0 calorie, right? I'm getting a craving. I'm going to go eat something that's got zero nutritional value, 0 calories. It's probably going to stimulate your palate again to want more of that type of foods, even minimally processed foods that are packaged, like bars and things that aren't homemade, right? Those things, you're never satisfied when you have just one. You want more and more and more. So if
we're designed for that.
Exactly, right? Your brain goes, give me more. So if you can whip these up at home, these are so nutrient dense. So the fiber and the satiety level you experience, and the satisfaction level. So all of these things, this is what, like, my RyFit approved snacks are always like nutrient dense with high fiber and satisfaction. We want to feel like we've just had the Snickers bar, but you don't want to feel
you don't want the Snickers bar. That's the whole thing.
or the sugar or the guilt associated with obviously having that.
And another reason why I love this recipe, not only does it keep your heck in check, but if you want a little something before you work out, whether you're going to go to the gym, you're going to go run, you're going to do a little bit of both, you're going to do some, HIIT, and you're going to do some resistance training. This is great to have beforehand. Not only that, because of the protein, it's great to have after, and the fiber, because your muscles are looking for the glycogen, the muscles are looking for some of the protein, and so forth and so on. Starts preparing you for your next workout, post this workout, by having that healthy meal. I love that recipe. Guess what I'm trying when I get back from Chicago?
Give them a go. And you can even bring them. They're one of my favorite. It's one of the things I travel with on a plane or a road trip, is they store really well. So you can just pack them up and put them in a Ziploc baggie. It's right. We know, right? When you start to get hungry and that blood sugar is dropping, it's a recipe for disaster. And you're going to want to reach for sugar, like I do as well. We're all human. That's what happens, right? Physiologically, that's the response. So these types of snacks, portable and super satisfying and nutrient dense. So immediately you're full, you're good. You can carry on until you can have your next meal.
Yeah. Is there another recipe you want to share? One more? Because I love that recipe. And then I'll tell you what I do for my snack.
Okay. Well, coming up in my book that's launching early next year, we're in production right now. If I
Awesome.
can
We're going to
make
talk about that at the end too. I love that.
a guilt-free plug here. We're in production. We're shooting 115 of my favorite nutrient dense, calorie wise, super simple recipes to help you thrive in life. So coming soon, the dessert section has a good 15 of those recipes coming your way. Quick, simple things. Also things like, right, healthy cheesecake, healthy carrot cake, quinoa cookies. My favorite recipe is in there. So be sure to follow me at Ryall Fitness on Instagram and Facebook to wait for that coming. But that is one of my favorites. Also, quick and simple protein pancakes and making leftovers. If you make leftovers for a snack later, and it probably sounds, maybe to those of you listening, maybe that sounds a bit unappetizing, but it's really simple. You just blend your oats with eggs. So one whole egg I use and about a third of a cup of egg whites. I put my good plant-based fatty acids in there. So my flaxseed and my chia. And then I usually add a handful of spinach with some superfoods. I love maca for hormone balancing. I love mushroom powder. There's all kinds of energizing mushrooms and immune boosting mushrooms out there. Chaga mushrooms, cordyceps. So I pile all that in my NutriBullet. I blend it up. And with a little cinnamon and vanilla extract, I make a pancake. It's really simple, a healthy pancake. And I make an extra one. And then I'll cut it into like a little mini pizza. Again, that fits perfectly. It's a portable snack that will stay fresh all day long.
You can bring that with you anywhere you want.
Bring it with you versus the snacks. Of course, like I always say, Greek yogurt is one of my favorite snacks with raw cacao nibs and unsweetened coconut flakes and fresh fruit. But sometimes carrying around like a snack like that is challenging when you don't have a cooler or to keep it cold. So sometimes you need these types of snacks.
That's right.
And if we can go back to our basic, right? Fruit, always nuts, carrying dry carbs, rice cakes. I really love quick portable carbs and a shaker bottle with your protein powder, just throwing a scoop of your protein powder in. All you need to do is add water, shake. You just want to keep your hunger curbed, your
hunger, your energy, and your cravings in check, your heck in check. So you can use that if you want, Ryall. I don't have a trademark on that.
I love that. It's seriously though, it's powerful because if we don't keep our heck in check, that's when this all falls apart, right? So if you're someone who's wondering, why am I like, I'm doing so awesome all day long, I feel great. And then at night, it's like, I just cave, the party starts, right? So you've got to keep your heck in check throughout the day. You're probably not eating enough foods and maybe not frequently enough as well.
Right.
And then at night, there's a disconnect. Maybe you get tired, you're up too late. So.
And you start eating poorly.
Yeah.
I am a big shake guy. I like shakes. Yeah. And so I'll use blueberries. I'll use strawberries. I have a non-GMO shake. I like the whey proteins. It settles well in my stomach. I don't have any food sensitivities to that. I'll put cinnamon in there. I'll put vanilla extract in there. We're on the same page. I really like to do that. And I'll do that twice a day. And if I'm hungry, I like crunchy stuff. I used to eat a lot of pretzels, because I like the crunch. I like that crunch. So what I do is when I'm traveling like to Chicago, we're going to be driving. I have in the fridge right now, I have carrots, I have celery sticks, I have apples. I love hummus. I think that's great. Right. I think that's great. So on the way up, if it's my turn, driving, I'll have some protein shake. If I'm not, I'll be eating that, so that it's good. I'm getting high impact carbs.
Yes.
I'm getting my protein and I'm getting healthy fats all wrapped up into one. It's a healthy snack, nice amount of food.
Beautiful. Yes.
To keep me satiated.
Micronutrients and fiber.
Right. Fiber is great, especially post-workout. You want to get your fiber in there. And I'm trying your recipes and I'll text you. I'll text you and I'll say, whoa.
let me know. I'll send you a sneak peek at the coffee protein bites that are going in the book, and you can
Oof.
try those. But basically that's the foundation, right? It's only 4 ingredients and they're super quick. If you have kids, my daughter loves them. She's only a year and a half or a year and 3 months. She's not a year and a half. And she loves them. She loves to pick at them and throw them back. So there's something you can use portably. They're easy, they're fun, they're exciting, and they're satisfying.
And you know what? That's great what you just said. In addition to what you said before that, it's not complicated. It's a snack. It's a healthy snack. You're not making, you know, wild caught salmon with, broccoli and cauliflower rice, where it's going to take you a period of time to eat all of that stuff. It's something that it's quick, it's easy, portable, deliverable,
Yes.
delicious.
Yes.
It's all of it wrapped up into one. So tell us about the book. What's going on with the book?
Well, it will be launching in early 2022. Stay tuned for that. It is a book where I share all of my tips, my nutritional principles and philosophies. As someone who has been a professional athlete for fitness athlete for 15 years, have competed all over the world, and I've also overcome an unhealthy relationship with food. I had a binge eating disorder, and now coaching. I mean, I've been a transformation coach for 15 years. I left a thankless career in dentistry to pursue my passion and share my gift. So this book, honestly, I promise is going to change your life. It's going to change your kitchen game. It's going to change your relationship with food. And I can't wait to get this out into the world and make impact. So stay tuned, coming soon. I do have, if you head over to my page, you'll see the links for once a month. I send out an awesome letter to my VIP subscribers, and all the pre-launch, all the details on all of that is in there. And then lots of sneak peeks. You get my 10 best dessert ebook for free when you subscribe to join me too. So
I love that. And I want to be one of the first ones to get the book. I would like an autographed copy, please. Thank you.
On the way to New Jersey. It's coming for you.
It's coming. It's coming north from Cancun. I'm jealous that you're in Cancun because I see the food, I see the sun, I see the fun, I see you guys are on the beach a lot. I'm like, that's me. I'm going to have to move to Cancun. Anyway.
We can't wait to have you down here. So
yeah, it'll be awesome. So tell me, how can people find you?
Head over to Ryall Fitness. So RYALL Fitness on Instagram and on Facebook. That's the best place to connect with me. I am super committed. You will not find a more committed wellness professional who's committed to sharing. Fitness has changed my life, fitness and nutrition, and that is my life's work and my life's purpose. So whatever you are struggling with and your current obstacles that you're facing, I know I will have some solutions for you there. So I look forward to seeing you there.
And you know what? And this is Ryall's 3rd or 4th time that she's been on, and she's been on 3 or 4 times because she is a professional. And I recommend her to all of the listening audience, to all of the people that I know. Please give her a call because she is the best of the best. Let me tell you, 15-year career, 9 titles, 3 Arnolds. You're not going to find better anywhere else. So go with the best of the best of the best. That's why I recommend Ryall.
Well,
so
thank you.
Ryall Fitness, I'll make sure it's in the show notes. I know that you have to go. Thank you very much for being on today. It's always exciting talking to you.
I appreciate it. And I feel the same way about you, Dr. Dan. It's honestly, it's such a privilege. And I'm so excited we've connected to share the same principles. If we don't get to the root, right, of what the problem is, and that's where you as a functional medicine practitioner and your own personal story that you've overcome with your own health, we always have to look at the root cause of our problems and start there. And I think food, we both connect on the aspect of food. Food is, you can't outrun what's on the end of your fork. So for those of you listening, that's where you need to start. You want to start with really putting goodness in your body. And you know what? It feels so good. It's the ultimate form of self-respect, is taking care of ourselves and nourishing, right? Nourishing ourselves.
Oh, you just opened a Pandora's box. We could talk another 5 hours. Self-respect, self-esteem for yourself, self-care of what we were talking about before. This is all of that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You want to be around for your children. You want to be around for yourself, for your husband, for your family.
Yeah.
You want to contribute to society. You want to serve humankind. It starts with self-care, starts with your nutrition, starts with your physical activities, starts with your mental activities. These are all extremely important, and they're all intertwined. That's why we recommend Ryall 100%.
Thank you. And the most exciting part is that you, the listener, I'm speaking to you right now. You have the power. This is up to you. You have the power to create ultimately your destiny. So you need to stop if you're victimizing yourself right now and poor me and all of these things in my life that are happening to me. You know what? Life's happening for you right now. These things that you can't control, you need to be the duck, roll it off your back and start thinking about the things you can control and be that person. Create
the lessons that you're learning from all of this stuff.
So turn that around here and start empowering yourself, and really what you put on the end of your fork. And of course, movement every day and mindset, all of these factors when it comes to our wellness routines are imperative, and anyone and everyone can do this. Everyone can do this. So I'm challenging you today, put some goodness on the end of that fork. Try my no-bake protein bites. You're going to love them. And
I'm trying them when I get back.
Soon.
I'm texting Ryall when I get back, and I'm going to say, I tried them. All right. And then I might do a 10-minute live myself, and I'm going to eat some, and I'm going to say, wow. So it's all going to be good,
You're awesome, Dr. Dan. Huge high fives.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for being on. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Contact Ryall. Make sure that the website's in the show notes. To the next time, be the best versions of yourself, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.